Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Aryan. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Good. So, which chapter is going on in your class now?
Ma'am, biology, this
Yeah.
heredity,
Okay. Like this is last chapter heredity, or like some other chapters also left?
our environment.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So you don't have the exams and all maybe in the month of November or December?
We have, ma'am, that class test, like series of class tests will start.
Oh, but without completing the portion, then how will be taking it?
Ma'am, they will just take topics, not topics now, ma'am. They'll take chapters now. Like heredity,
Okay.
they are completing quickly, ma'am.
Oh. So they will be running actually with the portion so as to give that chapter in the exam test series.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, understood, understood. Good evening, Udia.
Good evening.
I think good evening, good evening. Children, turn on the video and let's wait for a few more minutes. Abhinav, I have got your answer sheet, but I'll be taking
Also,
some
ma'am, I
time,
sent it.
maybe question paper also, right? I today have sent it. So maybe by tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll be going through because I need the time because I have to go through each and every question, okay? So
Okay,
once
ma'am. I
I'll
sent the
go
question
through
paper
everything,
too.
yeah. So once I'll go through everything, then I'll, give my feedback towards it. So how you need to work, what you need to do, all those things, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So Damshu, what your answer sheets?
Ma'am, I still didn't get it.
So
Ma'am, they don't give.
no? Okay. Arab, still I'm waiting for the actually timetable. I have asked you, right, to make a timetable. 1 day test and 1 day revision, the next day test. So still I'm waiting for that.
Sorry, ma'am, I forgot to send you. I have sent my sister.
Good evening, ma'am.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible, children? And turn on the video.
Yes,
Aryan,
ma'am.
Shubhanshu, Puriya,
Tell you,
Abhinav, are. Yes, Shubhansh?
you are audible.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you. Turn on the video, children, then. See how energetic you were, like, for some 6 months and all, so excited and all. Once the half really have got over, the graph of your excitement from top, it has gone completely down, right? No turning off the videos, no answering. Why? So children, like, this is a time where
Internal
you should
excitement.
have you should have the excitement more now instead of, the before. Now you should be excited to learn new things. You should work on the papers, simple papers and other things. Fine. So don't lose the pace. You should have, the higher pace instead of the lower pace going down. I have got the same kind of, the feedback from the math teacher also that you are not turning on the videos. She has to keep on reminding you, keep on asking you. And not, I think I don't need a feedback, but I have seen like, in my class also same thing is happening, not turning on the video. So interaction is needed. When you interact, then I think so many things will be reaching to your brain, right? The practicals are more important than the theory. But what happens in the school? Theory is more important than the practical, correct? In reality, the practical is more important than the theory. But actually, what happened in the school? Theory is more important than the practical, correct? Am I true?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you got a date sheet for the board exam when you have the practical exam, science practical exam? No?
No.
I think somewhere between
Ma'am,
5 to
could you
15 Jan.
repeat?
Have you got your practical date sheet, the board exam practical date sheet?
Ma'am, they said that from 15th.
5 to 15th, or like, somewhere they will be keeping January actually, not
Yeah,
December,
ma'am.
not November. January they will be keeping that.
What, ma'am? Board?
The practical exam, the board practical exam.
Mm.
Yes. Fine, so prepare for that also, where it's also very, very important. Okay. Nevertheless, we'll continue with the same. Good evening. Okay, you have been not told anything about that. No worries, they'll be telling you soon, because the date for the practical. What, Sumuk, come again?
About what, ma'am?
For the board practical exam I was talking about. So you will be getting it. See, every school keep it in a different way actually. Like, since the examiner will not be, we have hardly been to the lab twice. Okay, that is the main problem. See, Aaron is also laughing. I think he has also not gone to the lab anytime.
Ma'am,
Is there anyone who has
we
been?
went to the lab most, ma'am.
You went to the
Ma'am,
lab.
we
Then
went
what
to
you did
the
in the
lab.
lab?
Ma'am, experiment.
Ma'am,
Which
I
experiment you
went to the
did?
lab for
Arey, ma'am,
that.
so many we did, ma'am. Like our teachers became so kind to us. They took us to the lab.
So which experiment, which bio experiment you did it?
Ma'am, biology we did that carbon dioxide. Then we
Carbon
did,
dioxide at respiration process. You did it with the
yeah,
help
ma'am,
of the
respiration.
Chana. With the
One
help of
minute,
Chana
ma'am.
you did it, or with the help of the climb you did it?
Wait, ma'am. I have noted it.
Ma'am, I have not been to the lab after half year, even before half yearly since my UTs.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Here everywhere it's the
Never
same
went.
thing. Shubhansh. Okay, Bhinava has also not gone. I think the only Aryan and Sumuk has gone. Aryan, have you gone to the lab to see the lab? What is happening there?
Yes,
To do
ma'am.
the practicals and all?
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am.
Plants is in the grade 9th Korea. So it's like, it's not worth right now.
Ma'am, we did this one, ma'am. First, carbon dioxide and respiration, stomata,
Yeah.
then asexual reproduction, parts of embryo.
Asexual reproduction, you might have seen the slides of binary fission amoeba, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. Dhriti, have you gone to the lab? The school lab?
No, ma'am.
Not even
No.
a single time?
Ma'am, but one more.
Only they said that we will be going, and then we never went.
Okay, okay. See, the problem is like I have the slides, but I don't have the microscope. Otherwise, I would have, showed you everything. But I think you might have seen the slides and all, right?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Abhinav is saying no. Slides, I'll show you that maybe, next class I'll show you how the slides look like and what is the difference between permanent and the temporary slides, okay?
Ma'am,
But yeah, for the
ma'am, they said these 4 experiments, no, ma'am, are main. The other experiments which list from now will give, no, ma'am, it's not coming. It's just additional.
okay, so I'll do one thing, like, maybe by the end of the December, maybe for 2 classes, I'll be keeping the Viva voice, okay? Because they will not be looking into you what you are, doing it or not doing it, but definitely the Viva voice matter a lot. Do you know what is Viva voice? Is there anyone like who is not aware what is Viva voice? Sumuk, Sudhamshu, Huria, Dhairya, not aware, are they? What is that?
It's question answers, right?
No.
Oral question.
Correct. So, what happens actually, like, when we talk about the board practicals, there will be 3 kinds of things. Yeah, lab journal will be there. Lab journal is basically, you will be writing the experiment, or we say the practical copy will be there, right? So, there you will be writing all the practicals. The second thing, what you will be doing is during that time, like on the day of the practical, first thing that you need to complete it, you have to cover that lab journal or your practical copy, and then they will be keeping it with them, okay, during the day of exam. The second thing is like some of the teachers, what do? They will be giving you the practical. And children, see, I'm discussing something. Please turn on the video. It feels like, I'm just talking to myself. So you can turn on the video. So in the second thing, what they
The
will be
video is
doing
not
is,
working.
okay. So in the second thing, what they will be doing is they will be giving the answer sheet, like, the board kind of the answer sheet where you need to write a practical. Now it comes like which practical you will be writing. So some of the schools, what do they do? They will be giving you the random. Like what I basically used to do is I'll be writing the practicals on the board, like, one physics, one chemistry, one bio, 3 practicals I'll be writing. And out of those 3 practicals, sometimes I give for the physics practical to the roll number 1 to 5, then chemistry to 6 to 10, then bio to 11 to 15, then again physics coming. So like this 5 5 5. Sometimes what I do, physics 1 they will be doing the even number, they'll be doing even, then chemistry they will be doing the odd, and then bio they can do any kind of the practical. So like this is like method. There is no fixed rule that they will be giving only one practical. It's up to them. They
Ma'am,
can give any.
ma'am, that means in this practical exam, you don't have to do all the practicals.
You have to learn all the practicals. Learning should be there for all
No,
the
ma'am, not
practicals, but
learn, not learn. We have
for
like we
writing,
should not perform like in the
perform.
exam.
No. Only one practical you should perform. You cannot do all the 3 practicals all together, right, in the lab. See, we are looking as a physics, chemistry, and bio, but actually it is not physics, chemistry, and bio. It is a science. Okay. So in the science, they will be giving you one practical which you need to write it. And performing, see, Bhinav has not gone to the lab, Riti has not gone to the lab, Shubhansh has not gone to the lab. So in that case, how they will be asking to perform? They will not be asking you to perform. They will just ask you to write the practical. Understood? After writing the practical, but just make sure whatever you write it correctly, because those answer sheets are very, very important for checking part and also giving you the marks for the board. Okay. Third thing, what happens is during this process, when you will be writing and you will be performing the practical, like what I used to do, children will be writing and one, like half children will be writing and few, group of children, I'll be calling them on my table and I'll be asking them to demonstrate the activity. Because in my thing, I'll be doing the activity because grade 10 are very interesting activities are there. So one side they'll be performing, one side they will be writing, and then I'll be swapping like everybody. So it's up to them how they'll be doing it. And performance, I think most of your school will not be doing it. Then the third thing, the Viva voice, which I'm telling you is like, if you have one single teacher in your school for the science, then that single teacher will be calling you one by one and randomly she or he will be asking any question from any of the practicals, whatever she told you, okay? Or he told you. Or if in case you have 3 teachers, in case 3 teachers are there, in that case, what do? We just divide them into the groups. Like, roll number 1 to 10, maybe the physics teacher will be taking care. Roll number this to this, chemistry teacher will be taking care. Roll number that to that, the bio teacher will be taking care. Fine. So that kind of, the 3 things are happening. And for all these 3 things, you will be getting the marks. The Viva voice, separate marks will be there. For your practical file, separate marks will be there. And for your practical demonstration, separate thing will be there. Fine. So that is how you will be marked out of. Yeah, tell me,
Mm.
Aryan.
And one more doubt, ma'am. Ma'am, then what we will write to ma'am in exam, will these and the practical exam, will these 2 marks come together?
2 marks means?
Like, ma'am, what we wrote, like, let's take out of 80, no, ma'am, we are writing board exam. And then let's take, we got 76. And then, first of all, ma'am, how much is the marks for this practical, ma'am?
Practical. See, for the practical, basically, there are 10 marks, okay? 10 marks. See, not exactly 10 marks, but I can say 20 marks overall. You might have done some activity, which is like, the art integrated activity. Have you done in your school? That
Yes,
art
ma'am.
integrated activity is 5 marks. Your practical is the 5 marks. So this practical, what you're doing, what you're talking about is basically when they're doing it in the lab, that will be 20 marks. But those 20 marks, they will be divided by 4 and they will convert them into 5. Understood? Though they will be dividing them, they will be, giving division will be there in the lab, like 5 marks for the Viva voice, 5 marks for your practical copy, 5 marks for your performance, then 5 marks for your neatness. So like this, 20 marks they will be giving you. Okay, out of 20, the marks will be given. But those 20 marks will be converted directly to the 5. Okay, those 5 marks of the practical plus 5 marks will be for your art integrated activity. Like, your state might be connected to some other state, right? So you might have done any activity related to that, whatever
Jharkhand.
your teachers have told you. Correct? Yeah, Jharkhand, like in your thing. Adriti, which state is related with? Have you done that art integrated activity, Shubhansh? Adriti?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
No, ma'am.
ma'am, actually,
No.
our art integrated project, we have to select one only. Like, I chose Hindi.
Okay, any one subject you need to work on that, right?
Yes.
Understood, understood. See what we do basically, out like every subject we will be taking into consideration, and one topic we will be working. For example, like dams. Okay, so dams is basically you can write maybe history about the dams, which is coming under social science. Then when you are talking about the advantages, disadvantages, it's coming under science category also, right? English is basically a common thing which will be checked by your whatever you're writing part. Hindi, you can write a short poem about that. So it's up to your teacher how they're dividing. Maybe your teacher is giving a subject wise. We usually give the topic wise.
And ma'am,
Yeah.
this art
Slideshow.
this art integrated project, no ma'am, it is on like traditions of India, and then it is with connected with social science. Then now we cannot take science out of it, no ma'am. So ma'am,
We
it's
can
just
definitely take. We can
no
definitely
ma'am.
take from
Like
any topic science.
no ma'am. What I'm saying is, ma'am, that we cannot connect it to science, no ma'am. This traditions of India.
We can connect. See, it's not important that tradition of India cannot be connected. That tradition you can maybe about the food you can connect, right? In the tradition when you talk about, you can talk about the food also. And food is what? It's about the science, right? I mean, Arun.
Yes, ma'am.
So anything, any topic can be connected to, things. Let me see if I have. I think I showed you also some of the art integrated projects of my
Ma'am,
previous
in our
children, I
school, they
guess.
told us to make PPT, investigatory PPT on Manipur in chemistry.
Yes.
Ma'am,
This actually, the interesting topics they will be giving. Yeah, tell me.
ma'am, yeah, in our art integrated project, we have to make PPT, model, chart, video, all four.
Okay, I'll show you something like I have got it. It is not related to your art integration, but I'll show you. See how I used to do. Dhruti, this will be a flashback actually.
What?
Wait, I'll show you. Not actually regarding your batch, the previous batch, maybe the previous to
Acha,
previous batch, I guess.
acha, I remember it.
Yeah. So I think my screen is visible to you all, I guess. So see, this
Yes,
is like during the practical time we used to set up the things in
ma'am,
front,
your
in the front
screen is
table.
not there.
Not okay. Let me share it again. Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I have written 4 practicals there, and then the numbers, roll numbers I have written. One is from physics, chemistry, then 2 are from the bio, and one is from physics. 2 are from physics, in fact. From the chemistry, we have not given anything. So these are the roll numbers we have written, and then according to the roll numbers, they should write that practical. And then we have clicked the picture. See, the very important thing what I used to do in the Viva voice, I used to, show them the pic and I used to ask them, what is the aim of the activity? So this is a picture I have given and I've asked the boy that to explain what is the aim. So he should tell what is the aim of the activity. So see, this is the nutrition amoeba. So he should explain by this picture what it is related to. So other children, they were doing the practical. So this is how actually, it is being done. If you are doing it perfectly, this is how. See, I have asked them to do the practical also. So they were showing the practical that I did it, ma'am. It's coming like this. Then there's a prism. See, prism will be there. That
Ma'am,
practical. Yeah.
ma'am, which school?
It's not here actually, not from your side. We are from, the north side. So here in
Delhi
our school
science.
we use. Yes. So see the writing part, they will be getting the answer sheet. They are writing like this. So this is a way actually, if they are doing it, they will be see. So they have to do it. And now I don't know in your school how they will be doing it, but we generally used to do like this. Let me see if I can show you some of the projects that will be, I think, then helpful for your this thing. Give me a minute. So I was telling you that maybe maybe in the month of December we'll have a 2 Viva voice where I'll be showing you some of the pics like this, and then I'll ask you what it is related to, and some of the practical questions also I'll give you how it is. Okay, one I have got it. I think the remaining, I think I have deleted all those, but it was good. I'll show you the one. So this student actually has got the topic dam. Okay. See the way how he has, come up with the chart. Can you see like, left hand side the Haryana is there, the right hand side
Ma'am, yeah,
Telangana
ma'am.
is there.
Ma'am, the screen share is not
Yeah.
there.
Okay, let me share the screen again. Now it is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so see, the dam is there in the center, and he has connected, the states around it, the Haryana and Telangana. He has made the map of the Haryana state and Telangana state, and in the center, the connectivity is what? The dam. Can you see the picture? How beautifully he did that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is like, so many ideas there are there. So it's not only like, you should write, write, write. You can do anything. I think there was a dance form also. My kids, they have done it, but now I'm not able to get it. Dance, they did it. They made a very, very good, presentation, like by singing the song and by wearing those costumes. Let me see if I have those. You will be really surprised to see, such creativity of the kids. Let me see if I have those. One I have here.
Ma'am, are you
I,
presenting your screen right now or?
no, no, I'll be doing. I'll be doing. I'm just searching. I was searching it. I'll be doing it now. Okay. So this one is. I think this one. I think earlier. I think I might have showed you. And listen to this video carefully, and also see the pictures what are coming in this video. Is it visible? My screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll play. This. The topic was, is plastic a boon or a curse? See.
Some call me nature, others call me Mother Nature. I've been here for over 4.5 billion years, 22,500 times longer than you. I don't really need people, but people need me. Yes, your future depends on me. When I thrive, you thrive. When I falter, you falter, or worse. But I've been here for eons. I have fed species greater than you, and I've starved species greater than you. My oceans, my soil, my flowing streams, my forests. They can all take you or leave you. How you choose to live each day, whether you regard or disregard me, doesn't really matter to me. One way or the other, your actions will determine your fate, not mine. I am nature. I will go on. I am prepared to evolve. Are you? Are you? Are you?
So understood what actually the video is telling you about, what it was depicting, how it was. First of all, before asking you what it was all about, how it was,
Creative.
right? Very creative, actually. So many videos I think I have like this, which these children they have done it. So in that video, that girl actually she's trying to say, like, basically she's the earth, and she's trying to say whatever you are going to feed, the same way it will be coming out, like, in the form of the blood. The humans will be getting the blood out of it. So in a very small video, she has expressed all the feeling, and she has clearly told, like, the plastic is boon or it is a curse for us. So if you are taking the plastic, then definitely, the something negative will be coming out of the body. So many art integrated projects are there. If in case, like, you feel that you should work on any idea, do let me know. I'll help you out for that. Okay. So if you want, you have any particular topic given by your teachers, you can message me. Maybe I can think of something and then you can work on that project. Okay. Okay. So coming, Aaron, you wanted something? Okay. So coming back to the tropism now. So in the previous class, I think only few of you have joined when it was a compensatory class. So we have started with the topic which is about the coordination in plants. In the plants, they do not have any kind of the nervous system, or they do not have any kind of the, the brain and all. But basically, they work on a system which is about the hormones. They have the hormones in their body, and because of that, they work it. And also, they show the different types of the movement, like you might have seen in the sunflower. The sunflower, with the help of the light, starts moving towards it. So these movements are the different types, and these movements are called as a tropic movement or the tropism. Okay, so 6 different types are there. Aaron, I think you were in the last class, right? What are the 6 different types of it?
Tropism,
Hmm.
geotropism,
Hmm.
chemotropism,
Hmm.
sonotropism.
Which tropism?
No. Chemotropism, geotropism, hydrotropism.
Yeah.
3.
Gravitropism. Geotropism. Okay, I've said the geo. The same are there. Any other? Thermotropism.
Sonotropism.
Phototropism. Thermotropism. Phototropism. Okay, fine. So I'll one by one we will be discussing now about these tropism. So last class we have discussed about the definition of it. Now let's start with the types of tropic movement. So 6 different types are there. The first one is phototropism. The first one is phototropism. The second one is gravitropism, or it is also called as geotropism. So in your NCERT book, the word geotropism is given, but sometimes in the board exam, they also give the word gravitropism. Okay. Then the third one is chemotropism. Then the fourth one is thigmotropism. Thigmotropism. Fifth one is the hydrotropism. And this is the fifth one. This is the fourth one. And coming to the last one, sixth one is the thermotropism. So these are the 6 different kinds of the movement which the plants will be showing. The first one is phototropism. The second one, chemotropism. The second one, gravitropism or geotropism. The third one, chemotropism. Fourth one, thigmo. Fifth one, hydro. Sixth one, thermo. So these all have the different kinds of the movement. So starting with the first one, phototropism. Starting with the first one, which is what? The
Ma'am,
photo.
once can you
So
show the
in the, yeah, okay.
Ma'am, one doubt, ma'am, I had.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, like in exam, ma'am, this
Hmm.
subjective, ma'am, I had written
Hmm.
that features, ma'am, in the way you had told, ma'am, feature,
Yes,
then
yes.
short 2 words, then this, ma'am. Then I wrote
Huh?
like, ma'am, asexual reproduction and
Hmm.
another reproduction. And then I wrote time, then slow. Like that I wrote, ma'am.
In the exam,
Yes, ma'am.
you should write that only, actually. That is the
No,
best
ma'am.
way where. Hmm.
Ma'am, like last time I had said, no, ma'am, time, like rather than wasting time, no, ma'am, writing big
Wasting the time,
points.
the short forms you have written, the columns you have made, and then definition function, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is the only best way actually, to write it so that you can save the time also, and it is easy also to write directly rather than writing it in a big sentences and all.
No, ma'am. What I'm asking, will they give full marks?
Huh. They will actually, they have to. They have to. They cannot cut the marks because I have been into, I was going, I think, for the board copies checking for somewhere, I think 14, 15 years, I'm checking the board copies. So it is allowed actually, and we actually, give a good also to the person who do that. So they cannot cut the marks.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, in
Okay.
case
Hmm.
of like
Hmm.
explaining, we can use diagrammatic, no, ma'am, in that case.
It depends upon the topic. See, diagrams, if you are using, that is very good, but also the diagram should be neat. And the second thing, if you are explaining in the diagram, the clear explanation should be there. Like, for example, if they're asking you about the nutrition process on amoeba, so instead of writing those, sentences in the diagram itself, you can explain it. Definitely, it's the best idea to do it. But yes, for that, your diagram should be perfect. In your diagram, there should be no any other, problem should be there.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am,
Okay.
what the
Huh?
tips you have given, ma'am, they save me at
Hmm.
least more than 30 minutes in exam.
Definitely it'll be, and that is why we are having these classes so that you can work on everything, whatever the things you are not getting the marks and everything, so you can work on it. So definitely, see, once we complete the portions, then I think in reality you will be working on each and every aspect of it, be it writing, be it your presentation, be it your diagram, be it anything. Sample papers, we will be doing so many. We will be doing so many question answers. And more than that, I think we should do the competency based question so that if in case any kind of twist question comes, you should be able to solve all the things. Fine. So just wait for some time. Maybe this November month, maybe I'll be completing the portion. So from December, January, February, will be definitely, will be working each and every part of it. And not only the bio, I'll be telling for physics and chemistry also how to work for it, how to go about it. The plans I'll be making and giving you. So, but yes, 1 month, you have to wait for it. It'll be very, very useful.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's go for the phototropism now. See, the photo already you know it. What it is? It is the light. When we talk about the tropism, it means the movement. Okay. And sometimes it is also the turning. Okay. So since it is a movement, so what happened? The turning will happen. Turning of the plants will happen. So I think in the last class, some of the kids were not there, but let me explain the practical again. Here. Hmm. So this is the practical, which definitely comes actually for this from this chapter. What is practical all about? It is about the phototropism actually to show that the particular plant will turn towards the light. So we know very well, right? So what we should do, we have to make a setup. A setup should be there that we should take a potted plant. A potted plant they have taken and they have kept it, okay? Initially, that potted plant you have to keep it, and then you have to take a cardboard box, okay? Near to that, the window should be compulsory, okay? The cardboard box, then you have to, cover all the sides of the potted plant except one side. So other three sides you need to cover it. Automatically, the downside will be covered. So remaining two sides you have to cover it. And if in case this also gets covered, this side also gets covered, then what you should do, you should make a hole in it. Fine. If this cardboard is covering everything, what you should do on the surface of the third side, you should make a hole so that the light radiation can come into the cardboard box. So, and once the setup is done, so what you should do, you should take a potted plant, and the potted plant, then there should be like the upper part, the stems will be like this, okay? Then cover it completely from the cardboard box. Ultimately, a hole should be here like this. Like this, the hole should be there so that the radiation of sun can enter it. Fine. So after 2 to 3 days, after keeping the setup for 2 to 3 days, you will be watching that slowly and gradually the stem, so the upper part, the leaf part is moving towards the sun, moving towards the light. So this is about the practical of phototropism, where the movement of the leaves will be there towards the light. So photo and tropism. And again now, so to recheck what you can do again, so you have got this right after 2 to 3 days. What you can do now, you can take this potted plant, instead of keeping like this, you can change the position. Now turn this stem towards this side, okay, and the sunlight will be here only. Now, again, you wait for some days. What happened? Again, all these stems will go towards this side, towards the sun side. So this shows that the phototropism or the light is very important for the movement of the plant. So wherever the light is, the plant will be moving in that direction only. So if the sun is not here, if the sun is here, then the movement will happen here only. They will move towards this side. So wherever the light is there, that will be the source for them for the growth. Am I clear? So that is what the phototropism will be. Now in this case, now you tell me which part of the plant will be positive and which part will be the negative, and why so?
Ma'am, the second one will be positive.
No, we have two options. We have either the stem or either the root. Out of this stem or root, which is positive part and which is the negative part?
Stem is the positive part and root is the negative part.
Correct. So, see, when we say anything as positive, it means towards that particular kind of the movement, they are moving towards it. Like, for example, here, photo, here the light is there, right? So, stems, what they are doing, they are moving towards the light. That is why it is positive. Whereas here, in this condition, see, you can see the picture also, the roots are going away. So stems are towards the light, but roots are going away from the light. That is why we say it is a negative tropism. Very, very important for 5 marks question. So for each and every kind of the tropism, there will be positive and the negative part also. Positive part always goes towards the that particular source of the movement, and the negative part will be moving away from the source of the movement. Fine. So in the details, we will be discussing about this tropism, about the different types of the tropism in the coming classes also. So if you have any doubt, just let me know. And regarding to your art integration or regarding your practical, if in case you feel like, you should have something with you, we should have a class, do let me know. Okay, we can arrange the class for practicals also, so that you can cover up your things well. Rizwana, any doubt, anything?
No.
Moksha, Abhinav, Aryan,
No
Ritik,
doubts.
Sumo. Fine. So the practical exams we'll be working on. If in case you need any other help also, do let me know. And also whatever the study materials are being sent in the group, just make sure that you read them. Okay. They will be very, very helpful for your board exam. You never know which paper will be coming for you. Okay. So just see to that you are covering everything, whatever the things are being given to you. Okay. Okay then, children.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good one. Happy
Thank
Diwali.
you. Thank you. Wish you the same, Aryan.
Happy Diwali, ma'am.
Thank you, Sumo. Wish you the same.